What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Yeet Deet Show here on this lovely Tuesday morning. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing good. What about you, Jesse?
Doing wonderful. The Eagles won the Super Bowl, so it's an amazing time right now.
Man, I was so happy the Patriots lost.
Yes, it was.
I was jumping. I'm not even an Eagles fan, but
my mom, she's watched with my dad and I. We watch it. We're very passionate fans, and my mom was crying. So
I saw people.
I'm still sad about it to this day.
Yeah,
I saw people celebrating in Philadelphia, and there were people like jumping on the street
yeah,
lights.
it was crazy.
Tearing the city up.
I saw the people were literally, they took the light poles out of the ground and were carrying them.
Yes.
Y'all wild.
Yeah, Patriots won enough, Nick. I don't feel
no.
I don't feel sorry for you at all.
We will rise again. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, I'm sure.
We will rise again, we will beat y'all next year.
So yes, this is the Yeet Deet Show. We're currently in the process of making a Facebook and Twitter, and we're trying to get as many listeners as we can to tune in for our show. We're going to be talking about a lot of things today. Nick has some current events. We got some entertainment with Emily. I'm going to be talking about The Walking Dead, which is coming back in a couple weeks. And we got a festival that Evan's pretty excited about.
Yep. Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud Festival, and I'm sure
it's going down.
Where's that at again?
Miami Gardens.
Oh, it's going to be...
Oh, I thought it happened already. What?
Oh, no, it happened a couple years already, but the big festival is coming this May.
So you're pretty excited?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. So we're going to take a quick music break. This one's by JT. It's called Say Something, and hope you enjoy.
Hello. Welcome back to the ED Show. I'm Nick.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Emily.
I'm Evan.
And I'm here to tell you about all the juicy current events that's happening.
Don't say juicy.
This week. There's a lot of good tea out there. Let's just say that. First of all, on Sunday morning, actually, the stock market came down by 300 points.
Because the Patriots lost, that's why.
Is that real? Is that confirmed?
Say no, even though the Patriots will rise again. But the stock market, because of the tax cuts, are backfiring on Wall Street, according to CNN. We lost over 1,500 points out of the United States stock market in one of the biggest stock crashes in our modern time.
I'm glad Bill Gates is having a worse day than me.
Yes. Finally, the rich people's having a bad day. Now, there is a... This is going to be really funny for you, Emily.
Oh, God.
But they're coming out with lady chips for Doritos. Apparently, thousands upon hundreds of people are complaining that Doritos are too crunchy and they want to make lady chips. Guys, what do you think? Do you think?
I don't get it.
What's the point?
I don't understand it.
I can't see the point in, like... lady chips.
Do they still taste good? Like, because if they taste the same, then I have no problem with it.
Maybe there's no cheese, so you don't have to lick your fingers afterwards or something.
Well,
that's the best part.
They're saying that they're going to make the chips less crunchy, and they're going to have the flavor not come off.
Why
your
are
fingers
people
as much.
so high maintenance?
I don't like
chips. Like I don't see what the big. That's the whole point of eating chips is to crunch. Like this whole concept is stupid.
I thought the whole point of chips was sustenance. Like.
That's why for me, I'm like, ladies, you guys have anything you want. You could get anything. You can ask for the world if you wanted to. But chips, like who complains about chips? I think Doritos are like in the top 5 of everybody's favorite snacks to eat.
That's not proven.
It's not proven, but almost everybody I know would go for Doritos.
I don't think they'll last very long at all.
Do you remember when they came out with pens for women?
No.
Like they changed the shape of pens so it was like more comfortable.
Oh.
That kind of reminds me like on The Office when Stanley brought in the paper for women.
Oh yeah.
Oh, The Office.
That's funny though. That is really funny. Now, unfortunately, health-wise, the flu has killed another person in the area. And there's an actual new strain of another disease that just got released into the atmosphere. A new H hepatitis is starting to arise in �𝘦𝘢, the country of �𝘦𝘢.
And where?
The country of �𝘦𝘢.
Oh, okay.
We also have the bird flu has killed at least 30 of the Queen of England's.
I hope they named the hepatitis after me.
Gonna say.
Titus Emily.
Hepatitis Emily.
That's my-
Emily, you're dirty.
That's my DJ name.
Exactly.
That's my DJ name.
That's funny.
That's my name on the radio.
All right. Hepatitis Emily,
Don't
come
get
to the stage.
Don't get that started.
I was gonna say, sorry y'all. I think I just made a meme. Everybody's gonna
People are gonna
no.
start calling me that.
gonna say only if they know your face. But yeah, we also the bird flu has killed 30 of the Queen of England's, according to CNN.
So what's the difference between the normal flu and the bird flu?
Only
Bird flu
birds
is
get
more
it.
deadly, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot more deadlier. You're more immobilized. You
I thought
can't
it
really.
came from birds.
Well, even the regular flu this year, there's
Yeah.
the
How you get
strain of
bit
it
by a
is
bird?
stronger.
But it's airborne.
It's like Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's not like you can get bit. This is an actual airborne disease. So if you're around a bunch of birds, that's when they say if the bird flu's around, stay away from any and all birds. That's wild and that's outside.
So
try
we're
my
all
best.
doomed. We're all doomed,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Basically, don't go outside.
Pretty much. So another 12-year-old girl was killed this weekend from the flu. Doctors are telling people to please wash your hands, wear a mask. They're saying that the flu is becoming stronger because a lot of people are not getting their flu shots and stuff. So it's becoming a very high epidemic. So it's like
No.
yeah.
No.
Unfortunately, I'm having to wear a mask around my house because I got 2 people in my house that's really sick with the fever.
Dang.
So it's like,
Do
You
not
next.
bring that in here.
Nah, you
That's-
Do
next.
not.
I thought
I know.
I thought I got it
Next.
yesterday, and then I went to sleep and I woke up fine. But oh my god, there was a minute there where I was like, oh no, this is the end.
yeah. To me, I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry. I feel like the biggest like jerk on earth because anytime someone has sneezed next to me this week to the bathroom, Germex, wearing gloves. I went to class yesterday with a mask on.
Hazmat
So
suit.
yeah, I was like, no, I'm sorry. Y'all ain't getting me sick.
Just wash your hands.
Yes,
Just wash
That's
them.
right, everybody. Wash your hands.
Tuesdays are my longest day. Like, I'm here for 14 hours. Get me sick on Wednesday and Thursday. I don't care because I
No.
only have to be.
How
'cause
about sick? Not at all.
yeah, it's like, because Wednesday and Thursday, I'm only having to go to class like twice, like for like 4 hours out of my day. Not like
The
an
only
entire
sick
day
you
like
should be
today.
getting is wicked sick. Yeet.
Yes, or the flare when I watched the Maze Runner again, which that movie just came out as well, and that was a good movie. I saw the third one. I suggest y'all watch
Shout out
it
to
too.
Eric for coming in late.
Yes, I suggest y'all watch it too, but it leads off from the second movie. But yeah, you're making me laugh, dude.
Completely ignored it.
Yep.
Hey, oh well. Oh, and there's listen, y'all gonna think this is funny. But on Bay News 9 in Clearwater, Florida, a dog starts a fire while stealing pancakes.
Well,
How's that possible?
I don't really doubt it because Florida got the reputation for the
Only in
weirdest headlines
Florida.
ever, so that does not surprise me one bit.
Like, can you imagine you're over here cooking at home, trying to get yourself some pancakes or
That's-
whatever,
Call it
Nope.
current events right there.
and then all of a sudden your dog tries to, I'm not sure how a dog steals a pancakes, but a dog starts a fire while trying to steal pancakes.
All right, my question is, why were the pancakes near such a fire hazard?
My question is just why.
Who
How do
let-
you-
who
how do
let
you
a
start
dog
a-
in a news station?
How do you start a fire by stealing pancakes? Was he the one making them?
Did he trip over a wire?
This is a very smart dog.
Yes. Or a dog that's like, I just
Wait.
hate my own.
What kind of dog?
Poodle.
Oh.
Well, they are. I think they're the smartest dog
Yeah.
Is that confirmed?
by me. Yes.
Well, Bay News 9. Bay News 9. And of course, we also have to know that the Japan's Princess Meko postponed the marriage to Kai 𝘗𝘦𝘢𝘭𝘬𝘪𝘯𝘨 over
The what?
yeah, the Prince
You're
of
making
Japan.
stuff up now. Now I'm not even listening.
Look, boom, boom.
I'm not even listening.
I say, yeah, coming from CNN itself. And if you don't believe me, you better ask Yoko Watsukuni.
Oh, I
can't pronounce the name. I'm sorry, y'all, for butchering that poor man's name. But the highly
man doesn't exist.
yeah, like the highly anticipated engagement of the wedding is being held off to 2020.
Wait. Who's getting married?
The prince, the prince and the princess of Japan.
Japan has a prince?
Yeah, they don't have presidents. They got like kings and queens and princes and princesses.
The more you
So,
know.
So yeah, Japan's princess Mako postponed the marriage to 𝘗𝘦𝘦𝘵. Now I know I'm not pronouncing the name right. There's some names it's just hard to pronounce when it's international.
Well, at least we ended the current events on a good note.
No, exactly. They're going to get
Marriage.
married. They just don't want to get married just yet. So they're going to get married in
Relatable.
2020.
All right, so we're going to go to a quick music break here. We're going to play We Will Rock You by Queen. This is the Yeet Deed Show, and currently we're in the process of making a Twitter and a Facebook to promote our show. We need everyone to listen.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends,
Tell your mom.
family members,
Co-workers,
Tell your
boss.
everybody.
Tell your daddy.
Tell your grandma.
Oh,
Tell your kids.
gonna
Actually,
go to
maybe
music.
not.
Welcome back to the Yeet Deet Show. I'm Emily.
I'm Evan.
Nick.
Jesse.
That's right. We're going to be talking about some entertainment.
Entertain me.
I'll try. I'm so excited to talk about this. I've been waiting all week. Phantom of the Opera is coming to the Straz Center. Is it next week? Is the 14th?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
14th through the 25th, so it's going to be here a while. And it's going to be at the Straz, and I'm so excited. I'm going to go see it. The last day it's their matinee. And I have some, it's the 30th anniversary of the show. It came out in like 1988 was when it first came out, and I have some fun facts here.
That's the guy with the mask, right?
Yeah.
I knew it. See, I'm cultured. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
I love the Phantom of the Opera.
Me too. I've been watching the movie like all week. I've seen it like 7 times this week. I'm obsessed.
The new one that just came out a
No,
couple like years ago.
2004.
Oh, okay.
with the incredibly handsome Jerry Butler from that movie 300.
She loves that man.
Oh, I do. Anyway, fun facts. So, did you guys know that each actor playing the Phantom had a mask custom made from a mold of his face?
Really?
I mean, yeah, that's kind of like given, I guess, if you think about it, because like you don't want a mask that doesn't fit your face. But like, I thought that was pretty cool. There are 230 costumes in the whole thing.
What?
Yeah, 230.
Holy crap! Who make is? That'd be crazy if one person made all those. That's a lot of man hours.
The boat, you know, the boat scene.
Yeah.
You guys have all seen it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The boat has made 24,968 journeys to the Phantom's lair. I know.
Dang. That's cool.
And it was cool. They were talking about like sometimes it gets stuck like halfway because it's electronic. They have like an Atari kind of joystick thing that moves it through the water, quote unquote. And yeah, sometimes it gets stuck, so the Phantom has to actually like push it during the song. There are 111 wigs made of human, yak, and synthetic hair used in Phantom.
Human yak?
No, human, comma, yak, comma, and synthetic. Human yak.
What is yak?
That's an animal, I believe.
It's like a buffalo.
Oh. Only time I heard that is when someone was about to throw up.
Yeah, that's the name of our show. The show uses 400 pounds of dry ice to create the underground lake grotto per performance. That totals 4,993,600 pounds of dry ice, or over 2,000 tons in 30 years. That's a lot of dry ice.
Yes.
Can't they go get ice from Antarctica rather than going through all that?
Boy. There are 10 fog and smoke machines employed at each office or each performance. The chandelier, you know, the big chandelier. There's 6,000 beads, and it weighs 1 ton, and it has traveled over 4 million feet, or 800 miles. Yeah. There are 19 cast recordings, and it's been performed in 15 different languages. And I thought this was cool. It's the largest single generator of income and jobs in Broadway and U.S. theatrical history.
Nice.
So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the movie or the show? I don't know if you guys have seen the show. I haven't.
No, I haven't.
This is
I
gonna
know
be
for a fact when the first time I saw it, I got scared because I saw the dude in the mask and the music was kind of creepy. So
was it the Gerard Butler version though? Because he's really hot and like it throws me off guard.
I don't know about all that.
It makes me mad because he's so attractive in that movie, and he's supposed to be ugly, and you're not supposed to side with him, but you feel sorry for him, and also he's really handsome. Oh man, so I recommend that.
I grew up on the 2004 movie.
Mm-hmm.
It like I just love the music.
My grandma, I'm pretty sure she saw it a couple times, and she used to play the Music of the Night song for me to get me to go to sleep. I distinctly remember, so I know like a bunch of lyrics from that show. I'm excited to see it. I haven't seen it live, but my grandparents and my parents have, and I'm stoked.
I'm not like really a huge musical guy, to be honest. Like Wizard of Oz is about as far as I go.
I've seen
I'm with you on that one, Jesse.
You know, I don't know what it is. Like the acting and just all the singing.
What's wrong with singing?
I like it.
It's so beautiful. The song.
I know.
You're not very much of a High School Musical fan.
Oh, shut up.
Absolutely not.
Oh my god. Do you guys have like a favorite scene in this?
The
show?
roof scene. Oh, you're
All
talking
I
about
Ask
the
of
movie.
You. All I Ask of You, when they're singing and they kiss and Phantom's listening.
Like to me, but I just like the action. Like I've always loved I always loved the dark, like scary scenes with him in the tunnels and having the torch lights and all that stuff. When they especially in the scenes when they come up close with the mask and he just comes out of like the darkness.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I can't think of something specifically.
Yeah, neither can I.
If I'm being honest.
I saw the black and white version. I don't even know what year it's from.
It's like the 20s with
it's more
Lon
of
Chaney.
it's more of a horror type thing.
He looks more like it was a book first.
Yeah.
And I think that version is more like closer to the book than Andrew Lloyd Webber's versions. But yeah, I think that's supposed to be like a horror movie, and then this one was the first like they incorporated music into it and made it like a love story and everything.
Yeah, usually if I'm watching a musical, it's because someone's forcing me to do it.
Oh my god!
Or it's in Family Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy. You know,
have they done a parody of Phantom? I
don't think so.
Like the thing is that
the only one that comes to mind is Animaniacs. Obviously, they did it briefly.
like the 2000, like any movies, like any plays or movies like Phantom of the Opera that's like from a book that's made in the 2000s are never gonna be like the same as the book.
I thought the movie was really good. Like some people, Gerard Butler wasn't a singer. He had like 4 lessons, and then they cast him as Phantom. And I'm like, I think that's amazing.
Yeah, that's impressive.
It is impressive.
The guy who plays Raoul, I think he's from Tampa or around here, so that's pretty cool. And I just think they did a good job. I mean, I haven't seen the show, but I think they stayed true to it from what I've read. Pretty well.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that they don't ever stick with the same concept as the books whenever they're making movies of anything.
But I feel like they had staying on the movie. I think they had more freedom because you know with the stage and stuff, it's like not two-dimensional because it's stage, but like you can get more angles out of it. Like the thing that comes to mind right now is the big chandelier scene. With them in the movie, you see like the chains ripping out of the roof, and it's like swinging in the audience and stuff like that. And I don't know. I don't think you can get that with the stage show. So I mean, there's that. But I mean, I don't know.
The movies, you got like a set destination that you have all of, like you could do all them types of scenes.
Exactly. Not to mention like CGI and stuff.
Yes, and the fact that they did a really good job because the settings of the movie is like way like in the 1500s, right?
1800s, early 1900s, yeah.
Yeah, so like this is before technology, cell phones, and they actually had, and this is early 2000s, so the CGI.
People, I read something. It was like people died early back then, so they had to, when they liked somebody or something, they grabbed onto it with both hands and they stuck to it.
The crazy thing is that back then people. Like you'll be considered a senior citizen at 40 back then.
Exactly.
So like
you're like lucky to be alive.
Another thing that I found out this week while watching the movie, the girl who plays Christine Emmy Rossum in the movie, she was only like 16 when she did it, and then she was 18 when it came out. So I don't know. It makes watching the movie kind of weird for me.
Yeah, I'm like there's a reason why they waited 2 years to release that movie.
No, it took 2 years of production. She was 16 when they started, and then by the time it came out in 2004, she was 18.
It's taking too long.
It's been
It's a big show.
Yeah, it's been a while since I watched the movies. They don't have no kissing scenes, right?
They have 2 kissing scenes.
Oh my
The
god.
very end.
So a
oh my god. Oh,
so
you
a
need
grown
to
man was kissing a 16-year-old girl.
Gerard Butler was 34 and Patrick Wilson was 30 and she was 16, and I don't know, it just makes all the scenes where fandom's touching on her kind of weird, but she was
definitely weird.
Yeah, you can't tell. She's really mature, and like, and that's no excuse or anything, but like, I don't know, they do really good and their chemistry was really good. So
yeah,
I'm gonna start investigating that movie now.
Yeah, to me, as long as she was okay with it, if everybody was okay.
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie. So it's like, it's whatever. As long as everybody was cool with it, then I guess.
I think he liked the whole older younger thing. Gerard Butler, who played Phantom, I think he said he liked it.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're gonna play some Phantom of the Opera right now. We're gonna take a quick music break here, and hope you guys enjoy. This is the Yeet Deet Show. Remember again to follow us. We're in the process of making a Twitter and Facebook again, so we need everyone to listen, and hope you guys enjoy the show. All right, welcome back to the Yeet Deet Show. I'm Jesse.
I'm Nick.
Oh, I'm Emily. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm Evan.
You guys forgot your names here, or what?
No.
Yeah, I as sad part is I forgot how to spell my name last night.
Oh my goodness.
When I was trying to sign something.
All right, so
what are you going to be enlightening us with, Jesse?
Well, The Walking Dead is coming back February 25th on AMC at 9 o'clock.
I'm going to be at Phantom, probably not going to watch it.
Come on, you don't watch Walking Dead?
No, I'm no.
Evan? No?
Yeah.
I do.
You do? You follow it?
No, I'm the black sheep, I guess.
But like, I haven't followed it as much since Glenn died, but still.
Yeah, I think it's kind of going downhill a little. I mean, I'm still watching and I'm still engaged and everything, but it's definitely going downhill a bit.
I remember all the Quagmire memes when Glenn died. That's all I remember from it.
So, I don't know if you guys heard, but there's a rumor going around that Breaking Bad, which was also on AMC, is a prequel to The Walking Dead. Now, have you guys watched Breaking Bad?
Every single episode.
No, but I like Bryan Cranston.
I love Bryan Cranston, and it's one of my favorite TV shows of all time.
Aaron Paul.
That's the one where it's like, pay your teachers or else,
Pretty much.
Aaron Paul is my favorite actor.
Yeah. So, according to Comic Book News, there are 6 things that prove Breaking Bad is a prequel to The Walking Dead.
This
is all speculation, though, right?
Well, it was confirmed by the creator of The Walking Dead, Robert Kirkman, but then he laughed while he was saying it. Someone asked, "Can you confirm that?" And he said, "Sure, I'll confirm it." And then he just kind of giggled a little bit. So, it's not 100%, obviously.
That's pretty juicy. That's the word of the day. Juicy.
Yes. So, first thing here was the familiar Dodge, the Dodge Challenger, or Dodge Charger, actually. It was in season 3 of Breaking Bad. Walter White bought it for his son, and the same Charger is in season 1 of The Walking Dead. Glenn actually drives the Charger. Yeah. The same color, same everything. So that's one there. Mind blowing.
Cool one.
Yeah, I mean, they probably just added it in for fun, but it's still pretty cool. Another one was another one. Merle. Do you guys know Merle from Walking Dead? He's Daryl's
season 1 or season 2?
Season 1, and then he comes back in season 3.
Yeah.
And he's Daryl's brother.
Yep. And
one of the things Daryl's talking about with Rick is he said Merle has this dealer, this janky little white guy, which everyone, of course...
That's derogatory.
Everyone speculates it's Jesse, Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad.
As somebody who doesn't watch either show, you're making, valid points.
And plus the blue crystal is in Walking Dead. And, that Breaking Bad, everywhere, and the whole plot is about that. Gail's coffee maker from season 3. He's I don't know if you guys watched The Governor. Do you guys remember The Governor from season 3?
Yes,
Great villain.
I was glad when he died, actually.
Spoiler alert.
Well, the same coffee maker is in season 3 of The Walking Dead and season 3 of Breaking Bad. Same coffee maker. Same one.
The exact same
The
one.
exact same one.
You're telling me it's the same one.
Same one.
Really?
It's a one of a kind.
And
Well,
I've
who
never
took
seen
the time to analyze to see if it's the exact same
someone
one?
with a lot more time than me. Another one that I've never heard, but apparently someone reported that in season 3 the governor is listing people that he's lost, and you hear Heisenberg's name, which is Walter White, his pseudonym for himself, pops up. I've never heard that though, so I can't really talk too much of that. Do you guys?
Dang, but Walter died.
Yeah.
Stop spoiling it.
Don't spoil it for Emily.
I'm not gonna watch it probably, but he's out here. Oh.
And do you guys remember Gus Fring?
Yes.
Who was that?
He got his face blown off.
Oh, yeah.
He was
Same.
he was the big boss in Breaking Bad, and when he got his face blown off, he looks a lot like a zombie from The Walking Dead. So that's another one. And of course the blue crystal that makes an appearance. And Heisenberg's theme song is actually in an episode of Fear the Walking Dead, which is a spin-off of The Walking Dead.
Isn't the spin-off of The Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, supposed to be before The Walking Dead happened?
It's supposed to be about a month before, and I don't really watch it too much because it's kind of taken a weird turn, but that's
It doesn't. I think after season 1, it doesn't give you that same exciting feeling
Right.
anymore.
And I mean, I love Breaking Bad. I encourage you guys to watch it if you haven't. And Walking Dead, they're both on Netflix, so check them out.
They finally put the Breaking Bad back on Netflix.
Yep, all seasons.
Finally.
Binge watch time.
Binge watch gang.
Yes.
I binge watch Pee-wee's Playhouse. That's me.
Yes. Oh, I love
What
Paul
is that?
Rubens.
Is that Pee Wee Herman?
Yeah, it is. We'll talk
Dang.
about it later.
The only
That's a whole nother segment.
Maybe I'll
with
talk
Paul
about
Rubens.
that. That's how I spent the month of
Next
January.
week. Next week, we're going to talk about that.
Watching Pee Wee Herman.
next week we should also talk about Game of Thrones too.
Go for
Game
it.
of
Yeah.
Thrones is one of my favorites, and I binge watch that all the time.
So I wanted to ask you guys, since The Walking Dead's coming back, and all this flu talk and everything, has everybody... Okay, let's say a zombie apocalypse did happen. Let's say it's happening right now in Tampa. What would your survival gear be?
I got this. Meat? Like chicken or something?
What?
No.
Meat.
Me?
Hear me out.
Yes, you need that actually.
Like beef or something?
But you can hunt.
What are you gonna do with meat?
You don't need to know.
Feed them. And run.
Give me like 3 things.
Meat, Gerard Butler,
Oh my god.
first aid kit.
You'd be one of the first ones gone, I think.
Shut up. No, Gerard Butler led the 300, so he's on my side.
What I need: my machete, my knife, and my katana, and I'm Gucci.
So you're going straight weapons.
Sounds
Nice. Yep.
filthy.
I'd say probably a knife, my shotgun, and some cheese.
Cheese? Do you have an obsession with cheese that you need that much cheese?
Hey, bro, mind your business.
We on the same page.
You better bring a toothbrush
Hey, no.
too for all that cheese.
You bring the meat. I bring the cheese.
She brings the cheese. She brings the meat. I bring the cheese.
Yeah.
We gonna survive out there. You feel me? We gonna
Yeah.
get it done.
None of y'all gonna use any of that meat to use it as bait. So
Listen.
They
What's
like
more
human-
important?
Zombies
You gotta
like
mind
human flesh.
Human flesh. They don't gonna
No.
know the difference.
They don't want meat.
I'm not
yeah,
giving
they
it to
do.
them.
They eat deers. You be seeing them Walking Dead, them eating rabbits
Oh yeah,
and
that's
stuff.
true.
So it's like
Horses
I
and-
thought
First
you
off,
guys.
I'm not getting touched. I'm blowing somebody's face off with a shotgun.
Oh my
Boom.
god.
Just like that.
I thought that when you guys were talking about meat, you guys were just talking about I'm gonna just use
No, I
that
get hungry
meat.
out there. You don't know me.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought you guys were just talking about I'm gonna use this meat. That's what give like thousands of hordes of zombies on this. It would give us enough time for us to go here,
Right.
and bounce.
Well, I think you definitely want a sharp weapon. And you want to be somewhere that's safe, maybe like a convenience store that doesn't have a lot of windows. Just live in the convenience store, you know, eat those women Doritos. Those,
That's what you should have
The
said.
lady-friendly
they
chips.
won't make a lot of noise when you
Ain't
eat
no
them,
crunching,
so
you
they
dig?
won't attract
Yeah.
zombies or
It
anything.
comes full circle.
What about Publix or Walmart? Those don't have a lot of windows. We can lock the doors, and plus we got like food and we got like clothes to change.
Okay,
water.
but if a zombie apocalypse happened and all those people are working and everyone in the store, there's going to be a lot of zombies in the Publix.
I'm telling you guys, meat for like
10 o'clock
sustenance,
at night when they close.
yeah, wait till they
Go.
close.
meat for sustenance, jarred butler for pleasure, and first aid. What I say, first aid kit for health,
Perfect.
safety. I don't know.
I seen Resident Evil. I know what Alice has done. I studied her
don't
moves,
know what-
so I know how to boom, boom, boom. I got that T virus in my system.
So you guys would be prepared, you think?
Oh,
I know
yeah,
I am.
definitely.
Hopefully it never
I'm-
comes to that.
I'm
I
not
don't
just.
think it'll
I'm
ever
not
come to
just
that.
living. I'm surviving.
I'm out of
There's a guy in England who is fully prepared and he believes it is coming.
Is it jarred?
Well,
butler?
they still
That's not
live
Gerard
medieval
Butler.
times over there. They live in castles. And
Yeah, they got
stuff, so obviously
castles
they gotta
and yeah.
prepare.
They got nothing to worry about.
Yeah,
Worry
that's
about.
England.
You
What?
see what we're living with right now?
Yeah, come on, bro.
America. Notice how all these zombie movies and all these zombie like TV shows are all in America. You don't ever see no international countries making zombie movies.
Well, 28 Days Later, that was a zombie movie. That was
Oh,
really
yeah.
good.
That was, but I'm just saying most of them, like 90% of them, are in USA.
Yeah.
Tampa's one of the probably the worst places to be because we're so populated.
So, guys, remember February 25th at 9 o'clock, The Walking Dead will be back. So, I'm pretty excited about that.
Check it out.
We're going to take a quick music break here. This is the Yeet Deet Show. All right, welcome back to the Yeet Deet Show. That song was by The Church off the 1986 album Starfish, and I actually saw them at The Social in Orlando. They're an Australian band. Very good 80s band. I encourage everyone to check them out.
You don't have a tattoo of them, do you?
No, no, unfortunately. But I am going to get an Eagles tattoo, just off the subject there. All right, Evan, we're going to be talking about the Rolling Loud Festival, correct?
Yes, correct. The Rolling Loud is a big hip-hop festival going on in Miami this upcoming May for the weekend of May 11th through the 13th, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the biggest headlines they got this year is J. Cole, Travis Scott, and Future, and along with a couple other notable headlines such as Pharrell, Young Thug, Wiz Khalifa, Migos, Lil Wayne, Lil Yachty, Juicy J, just tons of people. You can see the lineup.
Those names
there.
sound filthy.
You're a hater.
I like Lil Yachty.
Yeah, but
I like J. Cole.
see, Nick knows what's up. Anyways, but yeah, it's a whole lot of people that I can't sit here and name. There's over 100 artists, so we'd be here all morning trying to name them all. But one thing I wanted to talk about like this year was like, because like one thing that got a lot of people's attention was they charged a lot more for the ticket prices this year compared to last year. And they had a pretty stacked festival last year. Like they had the headliners of instead of J. Cole, Travis Scott, and Future, they had Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, and Future, which is still a pretty good of a lineup. But they were only charging like $150 for a ticket, right? Like $150, and then I think $19 in service fees. So what's that? Like $179, I think at the end.
Yeah.
It's a nice chunk of change.
Yeah, still. But and then
You
that,
ain't talking $5. I don't want to talk.
and that was
$5.
still for the same 3 days. But for like this year, a whole year around, they're charging like bare minimum $383 just for general admission.
That's too
I
much.
would literally say like I would go on YouTube and listen to y'all music.
Oh no, and then get this, $83 service fee.
For what?
It's just a fee.
They got to get rid of those service fees. It's getting too outrageous.
Like
Yeah.
Concert tickets.
You
I
must.
don't know. That's the only thing that kind of pissed me off. Because, like, how do you go from, like, you had a stacked lineup last year where everybody enjoyed themselves, right? It sold out, like, 45,000 people. And you're only charging $19 service fees.
Right.
But then the next year, you're going
You get bigger artists,
Yeah,
and that's what happens.
$83, though?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't agree with that.
almost almost like Wild Splash. Last year it was only like $30 a ticket. Now I had to pay $100 for these
You
tickets.
could sell organs.
Wait. You paid $100 for Wild Splash tickets?
Yes. And like
You
you,
got
I like
I'm sorry.
Emily's idea.
and their
You
chat.
could sell organs.
She was very subtle about it, and it was just perfect.
It's like, and of course they get taxed.
I do hear a kidney goes for a good stack. You feel me?
It's all about the gallbladder.
You get a nice little grip for a kidney if you don't need it.
My gallbladder is shot, so I don't think it would. I don't think
It's
it would.
like, yes, y'all.
I might give my liver. I'm healthy.
But like, no, like literally, guys. But like, on all seriousness, that is how much Wild Splash is this year. And the VIP used to be like $50. Now it's $380 for the VIP.
Well, speaking of Wild Splash, I don't think their lineup was really that good this year. They only got like
Throwing
Gucci
that
Mane,
shade.
Gucci Mane, Cardi B, and Lil Pump, which is like the main.
Little
Oh,
pump. Little pump.
Yeah, Lil Pump. Like,
name
bro
is
is 17 and doing all this.
I'm like,
The only reason why I care about going to Wild Splash is because I want to see Cardi B.
they got a dead guy?
Like, I want to
The
see
dead
Cardi
guy,
B.
what?
That's
Little pump.
I thought he said Lil Peep, but I'm like, you got a dead guy?
No. Oh, R.I.P. Peep, but no, not Lil Peep. Oh man,
Oh.
that would have been good. I did see Lil Peep when he was alive though, back in Rolling
Oh,
Loud,
did you see him
California.
when he was dead?
What? Just
They dig him up or what?
posthumous
Hey, be
performance.
respectful.
Having anything else on the festival or?
Yeah, even though they're taxing a whole lot, it's still gonna sell out.
Where
I'm
can
still
people
gonna
get
go.
these $300 tickets or whatever?
Rollingloud.com. Don't get scammed unless you feel like getting scammed. You can go on StubHub or Craigslist, but that's on you.
Yeah, it's. I don't trust it.
But yeah, it's definitely going to be a fun time right in Miami. It's a really central location. So
Yeah, that'll be a great show.
definitely going to be a fun time. That's about it.
So we're going to take another quick music break here. This is a band that Evan and I really like, Talking Heads, Life During Wartime. So hope you guys enjoy, and we will be right back with the Yeet Deet Show. All right, guys, welcome back to the Yeet Deet Show. And unfortunately, that's going to be it for us for today. We are all out of time. And like I said in the beginning and the middle of the show.
Thanks everybody who called during the show.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Thanks.
Really appreciate that.
Bunch of good for nothings.
Yeah.
imbeciles.
We're going to be making a Facebook and Twitter. We're in the process of that right now.
Instagram probably, I don't know.
And yeah, probably Instagram. You can check us. You can check me out. My name's Jesse Morgandale. You can check me out at jdmorgandale.com on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. I don't really use Facebook anymore, but
You got your own website?
Twitter website.
Oh, okay. You said J.
Chill out.
At JD Morgandale. I used to have a pretty kick in MySpace back in the day. Just saying. But
Bro said MySpace, man.
Emily, what's yours again?
Facebook, it's just my name, Emily Ryan. Twitter and Instagram, I'm Dankenfurter with a D, Dank and Furter. And Snapchat, I think I'm like Emile_R, EMILEH_R.
Nick, what's yours?
Mine is at Nick_Alodian17.
Ooh.
And Evan, you have one, right?
Yeah, Mac11_ Twitter and Instagram. So
yes, check us out, and we're gonna have a Twitter. We're gonna put it up on all our
Listen to
social
our archive
medias.
too. We have
Yes.
our previous episodes.
Please listen.
This one will be up there in a couple minutes probably.
And if you have any comments or anything like that, or things that we should talk about, let us know. But that's gonna be it for the Yeet Deet Show. We'll see you next week at 10 o'clock on Tuesday.
don't
Thanks,
forget,
everybody.
Take the lasagna out the oven. You got me.
Take it out.
And don't let your dog cause
Wash
a
your
fire.
hands.
All right, guys, take care.